Hi Aries, happy birthday. Welcome to Soul Panda Tarot. I'm going to be doing your monthly reading for the month of March 2023. This reading is going to be good for all Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and comment, and subscribe. I'd love to have you as a member of the Soul Panda tribe. I'm new to YouTube, so the likes and the comments are really going to help me break through the algorithm to get messages to the rest of the collective, okay? My mission is to spread as much love, light, and positivity as I can from higher vibration, with higher vibrational messages. I don't read cards in the reverse. It's just not how I read tarot. But yeah, let's get into it. If this reading does not resonate with you, I have much more videos coming. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter placements as well, okay? Alright. Let's see here, Spirit. Thank you. What's going on with Aries for the month of March? Ooh. Right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. I will pull all the cards before we start talking, okay? Okay, Spirit. What is going on for Aries for the month of March? Spirit, what does an Aries see coming for the month of March? Spirit, what advice do you have for Aries and Aries Collective for the month of March? What advice do you have for Aries for the month of March? One more card, please. Spirit, what is the opportunity? What's the opportunity being presented to Aries for the month of March? What's going to be the challenge for Aries? Okay. Alrighty, so leading up to your current energies here, we have spiritual union, patience, triumph, and transformation. I think you've been incredibly patient for a victory here. It has to do with the spiritual union. In your current energies here, I see justice, Libra energy, but I have it with the Four of Cups. What am I feeling? I feel like you are being balanced in this. You're looking for balance. You're looking for truth. And I think you are kind of like ignoring something with a Virgo energy here. Somebody that's offering something solid, but you're looking at, you want the truth. Maybe you feel like they're not being honest with you, or they're just moving a little slow, but you have the High Priestess here under transformation. There's this inner knowing about a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody else with Earth in your chart here. I just see you not looking over here. But there's a level of going within and listening to your intuition about the situation, because I have and what you don't see coming, I have the Three of Wands, planning your way forward and moving to calmer waters. I see you seeing things from a drastically different perspective with some sort of tower moment and it's coming under triumph, in between the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here. And you have it with the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. This is also, High Priestess is also Cancer or Pisces energy. But I just feel like you are coming into this self-love and empathetic and caring energy. That's what you don't see coming. Something happens that changes your outlook on this. You go from the Four of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Your advice from Spirit is use your logic over emotion to get you out of this place of fear and illusion. It's going to take some patience here. But holding on to that integrity, being a quiet observer right now, is going to be helpful to you, because you have the Seven of Pentacles. The seeds have been planted. And there is a divine love coming, or is available to you. Maybe it's with this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe there's some sort of choice that needs to be made with this Knight of Pentacles. But I see it's all under transformation. Like, something is really being transformed. I see nothing but positive movement moving forward with foundations and achievements and authority. This is the Emperor energy. This is you, Aries. Maybe you're coming into your sense of power. You could be seeing 444. You have 44. You have the Four of Cups here, 444. Confirmation. Don't mind my cats. Your opportunity here is to let the past be in the past here. The Ten of Swords is painful endings, it's completions, but you're walking towards the light, Aries. I want to get some clarifying cards here, but I feel like there's an opportunity to heal from something that was incredibly painful to go through, and I see you just walking in towards the light. The challenge here is going to be, you are the wounded warrior. The Nine of Wands is somebody that's been through the ringer. They're the wounded healer. It's time to walk away from what's no longer serving us. And I think what you're walking away from is this card of just this pit of despair. This is the things that have hurt us in the past. But the things that have hurt us in the past don't have to continue to hurt us in the future, right? If you're only ever focused on these three cups here that have spilled, you never get a chance to drink from the cup of love, divine love that's being offered to you. Because I do see it's a divine love with this Lover's card, Gemini energy. Your challenge is going to be to persevere through this. Let me get some clarifying cards here, though. What is this blockage here with this Four of Cups? What is Aries ignoring? It's right in front of them. Why is the Four of Cups here in the current energy, Spirit? Why is the Tower here? What is this drastic change in perspective that Aries is going to, that doesn't see coming here? What is this Tower moment? What is this moon here? What are these unconscious fears? Why is the moon here, Spirit? Spirit, why is the Ten of Swords in the opportunity? What's this opportunity for healing here? Just looking more clarifying cards, guys. Yeah. Right, there's the Ten of Swords here. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Five of Cups in the challenge. Why are these cards in the challenging position? Why are these cards in the challenging position, Spirit? Beautiful. All right. So, Four of Cups here is clarified by Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Could be dealing with a Libra or somebody that has an air placement in their chart. What you're ignoring is that, you know, I mean, this queen is a beautiful queen, but she asserts her boundaries, but this is a wish fulfillment for you. It's a rationally minded queen here. You know, you're surrounded by love and celebration, surrounded by like-minded individuals. And I think that scares you a little bit. You're kind of like looking towards the past injustices maybe. But I see nothing but positivity. I see celebrations. I mean, this is everything you could ever want. This person is a wish fulfillment for you. Maybe that's what's scaring you. This Tower moment here. is, you know, this time of waiting for the right time, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for this perseverance card, or maybe waiting on somebody that wasn't, you know, committed to you in the past, or maybe was a little bit fearful of commitment. This Knight of Wands energy could be dealing with a Sagittarius or somebody with fire in the chart. That the time of waiting is over. I feel like, you know, this person is coming towards you, because the time of, you know, the fighting and the you know, needing to be defended or needing to defend yourself, maybe your place in this person's life or whatever the case, that, you know, those chapters are over. This is a brand new beginning here. Brand new life. This Knight of Wands. Coming in hot. They are. This moon here. The moon. Card of illusions and fears, subconscious fears. You know, I feel like, I mean, it's clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, and the Empress. This is Taurus energy. I feel like you may have some fears that, you know, you're not womanly enough, or you're not, maybe there's been a struggle with fertility for you, or maybe you just feel like, you know, this person is just you're gonna have to keep defending your place or fighting. There's like this fear of that it's always going to be a fight, that this person is always just going to make hasty decisions, or maybe will never grow up. And I say that confidently because your opportunity here with the Ten of Swords is, you know, you create your own reality with your thoughts, Aries. And I'm just as guilty of that. I'm an Aries sun here. This person is a divine masculine to your divine feminine, or take it how it resonates. Whether you're a more masculine Aries, but this is, you know, Aquarius energy. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or this person does. But this is somebody that uses logic over emotion, because justice is here and they're ready to move forward. You're ready to move forward. You know, you have a lot of Libra in coming up for you. You have the Justice card has shown up twice. You know, you have the King of Swords. You know, you could be dealing with a Libra, or they could have heavy Libra placements in their chart, like in their big six. Or you could be dealing with a Cancer with the Chariot. But your opportunity is to move towards this, knowing that your thoughts are creating your reality, that holding yourself with integrity is going to bring you the justice that you desire, and moving forward. You know, your challenge here is going to be to stop blocking your blessings and balance yourself, because you have the vision. You're a visionary. This is Leo energy, but this is also you. This is your big fiery passion. Take this as it resonates, but this is you. You have a vision of what makes you happy with the Six of Cups. You have a lot of Cups energy coming in towards you. You have a lot of love coming in towards you. You have self-love coming in towards you. I just see you coming into balance. The challenge is going to be to come into balance with your vision and your home life. And, you know, this is a soulmate connection. This is somebody that just feels like home to us. You could have spent lifetimes with this person, and you feel that. And I think part of that scares you. Spirit wants you to work together and collaborate together from a place of strength, to get you out of your head here with this prison that you've put yourself into mentally, right? It's okay to ask for help, because what's at the end of that? Your Ten of Pentacles. Your ultimate abundance, your ultimate stability. You know, this is the whole happy family. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius, again, because you have Temperance here, big Temperance showing up at the end here. Somebody that's going to pour into your cup just as much as you pour into theirs. But I think you have to, you know, take the first step here to get out of your head and work together to do so from a place of strength and courage. You know, it takes courage to be vulnerable, Aries. I know. Yeah. Oh, let's get some action cards for you. Spirit, what actions should the Aries collective take to develop a deeper relationship with their higher self, Spirit? What actions? Thank you, Spirit. What actions should Aries take towards their higher self, Spirit? There we go. Yeah. You know, Spirit wants you to sit in your divine feminine energy. I believe in this deck, in the Illumination Tarot. I'm going to double check here, but I believe that in this deck, this is the Empress. This is you standing in your divine feminine energy. This is somebody that receives. Open yourself up to receiving. You know, announce to Spirit your intention to receive, to be receptive. You know, this is the 10 of Spades in this deck is judgment. You know, giving this a second chance, calling judgment, allowing the ability to receive, the equal give and take here. Finding reasons to celebrate, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals because you have your clarity, you have your truth. You know, and do it with confidence. You know, this is the Queen of Wands. This is Aries. This is you showing up, Aries. The Magician is also Aries. You know, this is the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. This is another indicator that this is a divine match for you. That, you know, maybe you got the Knight of Wands here too. It's beautiful energy. Learn when to conserve your energy and when to work on it. You know, the Four of Pentacles is creating stability. Create stability for yourself. Work on creating that stability for yourself. And stay out of this place of illusion. You know, stay out of the passionate debates. You know, passionate debate. You could be seeing 8-8 with the 2 8s showing up right next to each other, but you know, arguments only allow for healing when we learn from our mistakes to move forward. Otherwise, it's just a missed opportunity, you know. I think you're ready here to learn from your mistakes here, Aries. Or maybe this person is ready to learn from their mistakes, whoever you're dealing with. You know, take it as it resonates. Maybe it's this person who, you know, has been feeling insecure in this relationship, but I'm getting more that you have felt. And I mean, and maybe they've given you every reason to feel insecure in the relationship. I don't know what happened. Let's get some oracle cards for you. I'm going to pull one from all of my oracle decks for you. Aries, whatever comes out, comes out. It is your birthday month. Get a little something extra special. Plus, I'm an Aries sun, so, you know, I'm nosy. Spirit, how is the Aries collective going to balance their divine feminine energies? For the month of March. Thank you, Spirit. is the Aries collective going to balance the divine masculine energies for the month of March 2023? Anything else? Messages. Love, light, and healing do you have for Aries collective today, the month of March 2023? What do you need Aries to know? Anything? One more shuffle. Man. Spirit, what else of love, light, and healing do you have for the sign of Aries? Thank you. Could be seeing 333, a lot of threes. Who and what is showing up for Aries for the month of March 2023? Well then. Let's see. Creator. A message of love, light, and healing to end this reading with. What do you need the sign of Aries to focus on for the month of March? Alrighty. Alright, let's get into it. As far as your divine feminine oracles, you have Anadamayi Ma, joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. You have Miao Shan showing up for you, the princess of mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. You have Rita Acacia showing up for you, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Your divine masculine oracles are Ra, symbolizes power, and Thoth, symbolizes wisdom. Out of my Celtic Spirit Oracle deck, you have Oak showing up for you, doorway, strength, and journey. You have the Horseman showing up for you, the herald of change. You have the Benefactor showing up for you, grace and generosity. You have the Hermit showing up for you, retreat and recharge. And you have the Fire and Medicine Guardian showing up for you, ignite your passion and be open to healing information. And your last three oracles here are the Spirit Keeper of the North, the Spirit of Air, and the Elder card are showing up for you. So let's get into these messages, shall we? There's a passage in, when your soul selects her card, there's a passage in Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Uganda, so sorry about the butchering of that name, that relates an encounter he had with Anandamayi Ma. He asks her why she is so filled with joy and can enter states of bliss instantly. She explains to him that she's aware of her true self. She knows that before she came to earth, she was the same. As a little girl and later when she grew into a woman, still she was the same. And now, sitting in front of Uganda, she remains the same. And even after death, she says, "Though the dance of creation changes around me, I shall be the same." This is self-realization emerging with that aspect within us that never changes. It's becoming conscious of the self that is eternal while within this brief mortal existence. Anandamayi Ma believed that the only true calling or purpose any of us have is to become realized. And so she believed that any action to take toward that goal is sacred. There's a deep, calm, abiding joy that arrives when we can merge with the aspects of us that never change. There is a bliss we get to experience every time we detach from our surface storms that cause chaos in our lives. If we can remember that we are the guru, that we are an aspect of the divine that remains the same no matter how much no matter how much change surrounds us, then we get to arrive at a joy that lives at the core of our being. Your soul voice meditation is, what does joy feel like in my body? And then you have Meow Shan showing up for you. When your soul selects her card, author Sue Monk Kidd articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, "Empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us. But we have to give ourselves the opportunity to identify, to plunge ourselves in a story where we see the world from the bottom up or through another's eyes or heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up to the possibility of mercy. Mercy comes from the old Etruscan merc, which means exchange. Mercy is the embodiment of compassion. It can feel easy or even natural to have compassion for people who have never harmed us personally, but mercy is having compassion for someone who has. Mercy requires that we give something of ourselves, which is symbolized by the Miao Shan giving her eyes and arms to the king. It can feel like a great sacrifice to be so giving towards someone who has given us nothing but suffering. Here's where the magic comes in. The law of the universe is merciful. The more we give, the more we receive. When the king realized the profound act of mercy his daughter bestowed upon him, Miao Shan transformed into her true manifestation as the thousand-armed Kuan Yin. Miao Shan is a reminder that giving is the true receiving. When we refuse to release our anger towards someone, we're blocking the flow of the universe within us. We are not harming the person who harmed us by remaining angry. We are keeping ourselves from receiving the love and light that is already ours. Soul Voice Meditation is, who can I give mercy to in this moment? Your last card is Rita of Cassia. When your soul selects her card, despite popular belief, Saint Rita isn't about suffering or martyrdom. Not in this context. Here, she is about the miracles that happen when we choose to be steadfast about something or someone. This does not mean remaining in a situation that is harmful to us. It means knowing that we can believe anything is possible and that everyone is ultimately forgivable. Because forgiveness isn't about someone else. It's about freeing ourselves. You might have to draw fierce boundaries and possibly never see this person again, but we can pray from any distance that a light larger than our own transforms them, that a love that's greater than what we alone can hold and can have for them might offer them a new life. Saint Rita is asking us foremost to never give up on what we want for ourselves, and she's suggesting that the path to what we desire is in our belief that it is still possible. We might not know how or when things will happen for us, but we can participate in a deep prayer, a bone trust that at some point what we most desire will arrive. Your soul voice meditation is, what do I believe is possible for my life? And you have Ra showing up for you. Know that you have power and that it is real. This card is an invitation to be your most vital self and develop your power from the inside out. Ra is the embodiment of power, creative power, solar power, power in leadership, and physical power. So powerful was Ra within the Egyptian pantheon that his identity was often combined and infused with the other gods' identities. Pharaohs were known as sons of Ra as a reference to their omnipotence, and all considered Ra a father figure. Ra, as a deity, is an ancient one, but not until 4th and 5th dynasties did his cult grow to become one of the most commanding. It was then that he inspired huge constructions, including temples, public spaces, pyramids, and tombs, most of them aligned with the cycles of the sun. Ra's worshippers created, practiced, and recorded beautiful and magical prayers, rites, and invocations of all kinds. Many still survive today. One of the most recognized solar deities of almost any culture, Ra is the personification of the sun. In particular, the setting sun as it travels beneath the underworld to resurrect itself at dawn. The ancient Egyptians knew how much their survival and that of all beings relied upon the blessings of the sun, so Ra was an integral part of their spiritual life. The mighty Ra calls us to power up and become fully alive. When we feel drained or powerless, we are not honoring our birthright. When it seems like our lives are being controlled by rules and what others ask or tell us to do, it is easy to feel powerless. True power is always a pure and good force, and we find it by looking inward. Developing practices that enable us to increase our inner power, for example, meditation or spellcraft, can help us retain a good level of energy. This means we can feel empowered even under difficult circumstances. When we don't feel like we are in control of a certain situation, we need only to look inward to see that we do have true power over how we deal with and respond to situations, meaning we always have power in our own lives. Ra calls us outside to receive the blessing of the sun. We need the sun's rays to set off essential chemical reactions in our body, such as the production of vitamin D, and without this, we can feel tired and even confused. On the shadow side, power can corrupt those who do not channel it well. Abuse of power can occur anywhere, on teams, in families, in group of friends, at a job, within governments, and it is damaging on so many levels. Ensure you are not part of the problem and are not disempowering others. Corruption empowers just a few and is, of course, answerable to the laws of Ma'at and man. Okay. Then you have Thoth showing up for you. Wisdom. Trust that you know you know. Discern and simplify all the opinions and information being directed at you. Equally at home, with their feet in the mud of the river or gracefully gliding among the clouds, ibis are everywhere around the Blue Nile. The stately bird is the symbol of the wisest god in Egypt. The regal ibis-headed Thoth ruled over scribes, learning, wisdom, and in later periods, mathematics. As he knows the most powerful words and invocations to use, he became a powerful god of magic. It is he who told Isis what spell to use to resurrect her dead husband, Osiris, and he assisted her again with the words to remove the poison from her son, Horus. As the inventor of the alphabet, he is the patron of scribes, writers, and anyone who works with words, like public speakers. Egyptians credited him as the author of many books on magic and invocation. The cult of Thoth and his messages of regulation and balance crossed from Egypt and extended into Greece. With knowledge comes wisdom, and Thoth is the god even the other gods consult for wise counsel. Fittingly, his wife is Ma'at, the goddess of justice, and they work together in the justice system in Egypt and with the pharaoh and his court. Everyone has his or her own source of wisdom within. We need to learn to trust that we know we know. Thoth teaches us that while we can seek counseling from others, our best source is often ourselves. Should you be learning something, seeking knowledge, studying in school, or undertaking exams, Thoth will be watching over you. His energy not only inspires you, but also gives you practical guidance on how to best realize your dreams. When he appears, trust the wisdom inside yourself and go forward with your learning, feeling positive and confident. On the shadow side, it is said that Thoth is the author and scribe of a book of magic so powerful that anyone who reads it becomes the most powerful sorcerer in the world. This wisdom comes with a curse, though. Any human who reads it is overcome by the immense knowledge and suffers a painful existence and death. Can we ever have too much information? Possibly. We are bombarded and overloaded from so many different sources: the internet, social media, television, radio, with different stories, opinions, and instant global connection right here, right now. True knowledge requires discernment and at times simplicity. When you search for answers in this age of information, be sure you are discriminating regarding the sources that you trust. Very good. You have Oak showing up for you, number 1. The Celtic knot is the background. In the background is called the Dara knot. The knot is said to represent the root system of the oak and symbolizes strength, endurance, and wisdom. The Ogham writing around the circle reads, "Enter the world of fairy." The mighty oak, the gateway to the other worlds. It is known as the doorway, the threshold between worlds, and also the guardian between the worlds. The oak door is often used to access fairy or to journey to the other worlds. Do not take this lightly. As the oak energy is very powerful, you must always walk this path with pure heart and intent. If you don't, you simply won't be given access through. Spirit can see into the heart of your soul. There is no escaping and trying to be something that you're not. Whenever you are in need of strength and stability, call on the oak. Are you taking on too much and struggling on regardless? It may be the time where you need to realize your limits and be gentle with yourself. The oak is about endurance, but you have to look at what cost. Oak will help you move from a stagnant place or shows you that you are moving just ever so gently towards your goal, just as the acorn slowly becomes the tree and continues to grow at a slow and steady pace. The acorn energy is also great to call on for fertility of any kind, and especially new ideas or projects. Lastly, the oak is invaluable when in need of answers or seeking information. Remember its connection to the ancestors and call upon the collective wisdom to guide you and when you are lost or need clarity. Oak will help you sift through the overwhelming amount of knowledge available to us at this time and give you exactly what you need at the right time. So watch out for the synchronicities. Beautiful. And here the horseman showing up for you, number 30. When the horseman appears, good news, caution, herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you to not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news that you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. I have the number 3 showing up for you. Benefactor. Grace and generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you are put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts even in the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in a myriad of ways. The most beautiful gift of the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you as well as yours to others are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that, paradoxically, your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and carrying into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. Beautiful. You have the Hermit showing up for you. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside of you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from the Father Mother God. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So if you are being guided to take a step back at this time, if you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often, we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. You have the Fire Guardian showing up for you. Ignite your passion. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to a great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by Spirit. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a caduceus healing healing wand. This thing right here. Right there. Which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. You are being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to the information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Spirit Keeper of the North. Take time for contemplation, turn within, connect with your ancestors, incubate ideas, mend relationships, watch your dreams, meditate. The answers are inside you waiting to be heard. Stay warm. Create dreams for your future. Repair whatever's broken in your home and in your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. And the medicine wheel, the north, is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night, the coldest part of winter, the dark side of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Pulling the spirit keeper of the north indicates that it's time to take measure of your life. Explore what's working and not working. What and whom do you need to release? It's also a time to make repairs in your physical environment as well as make repairs to your body. Additionally, this is a time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. Stand outdoors at night, facing the north. Inhale the darkness. Sink into your own depth. In the stillness, ancient wisdom emerges. Then you have spirit of air showing up for you. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You are being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of the details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see the situation in a new light. The spirit of air represents the mental aspects of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Although seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy field, and we're in constant communion with the vast universe through breath. The spirit of air creates the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. One of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from spirit is through the air spirit. The Cherokee people and many other native tribes believe that the winds were messengers sent by the Creator and that they carried information from the sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of air across your skin, whether it is the subtlest breeze or the powerful wind of a storm. Take a moment to stop and listen. Get a sense of what messages it might have for you. And your last card that you have is Elder. Confidence. Entering your power, standing strong. You are a leader. Step into the light. Let your truth be heard and felt by others. Make a stand in life. You carry a deep inner wisdom. You are a teacher and a leader in the deepest sense of the words. You are a beacon for others. In native cultures, the elders, tribal chiefs, and clan leaders were looked to for advice and leadership. When this card chooses you, it's time to step into your leadership role. An elder walks the path, stomps the grass down, and throws the boulders out of the way so the path is easier for others. Sometimes you might find yourself alone or tired, but know that what you're doing is making a difference in the lives of many. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve, supporting others to reach their dreams, even if you've been in the background in the past. Right now, it's your turn to step forward and become the light for others. Being an elder and a tribal leader means speaking your truth, even if it's hard or even if you're afraid. If there's anyone you need to stand up to, this is the time. Being a leader means supporting others. So if there's anyone you need to support or make amends with, this is the time. Well, Aries, that was a beautiful reading. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get through this algorithm together, okay? If this did not resonate with you, I hope you have a wonderful birthday this month, Aries, into next month, April. And until next time, okay? Take care and stay blessed. Bye.